Well, we are here in studio with Andy Kauffman from Zollier Sports, and you are about to be a pretty popular guy in Augusta, I'm pretty sure, because you're the guy who could be bringing ice hockey back to the Garden City.
Well, I'm part of a movement, let's face it, and this is a great community, a community that deserves the best live sport on earth, and it's going to be wildly successful. We have no doubt. No doubt.
So the voters fairly recently approved this $250 million arena.
Yes.
And the next step is to hopefully get ice. Then where would you come in if they approve that?
Yes. So once we're within about 2 years or so of being able to drop the puck for opening night in the schedule, we basically claim an expansion membership in the ECHL, and we come to town and we make everyone here proud and celebrate with you guys.
So what's the feasibility of all that? Is it basically just the city of Augusta, we figure out the price of the ice, which is about $10 million, and then you do the rest, or how do those details work?
Pretty much. Our partners at the Oakview Group, who manage hundreds of arenas around the country, a very talented group, are going to be participating in the expense of the ice itself. We're going to participate in the expense. It's not inexpensive to bring a pro hockey franchise, NHL affiliated franchise. There's actually only 2 leagues in the world that affiliate with the NHL. This is one of the 2. So these are some of the best hockey players like in the universe. And so it's quite the investment, but well worth it. And again, with our experience bringing expansion teams to markets actually even smaller than this one, not too far. At Savannah, as an example, where we're absolutely crushing it, selling out the entire season. We have no doubt that it's going to be successful here, and we're ready to put our money where our mouths are.
So let's tell people a little bit, bring them up to date with who you are. I know it's a long story, but we'll just do the brief version. You were an entrepreneur.
Yes.
And how did you find yourself owning ice hockey teams?
Yeah, so started with a dream, right? 9 years old, I knew back then that was what I wanted to do. Of course, it's an expensive dream, so I had to be fortunate enough to be successful enough in non-sports business life. And my most recent exit prior to getting into sports gave us was a blessing and enabled me to live the dream with the support of my wife, and who's incredible. I couldn't do this without her, and enabled me to be able to live the dream, which is sports ownership, and not just because we love sports or business, but like the ability to use these platforms to make an impact in communities, special communities like this one. So there's a lot of awesome things you can do.
So where are you right now in terms of ice hockey? What teams have you brought online?
Yeah, so the Jacksonville Icemen, 7th season, lead the league in attendance, 8,300 a game. Savannah Ghost Pirates, right, this is their 2nd season. We'll sell out all 37 games there. Started a team out in Lake Tahoe with our buddy Tim Tebow as the managing partner over there. Started a team in Allen, Texas with Miles Jack, actually played for the Steelers this past season, and broke a barrier, first African-American majority owner in NHL affiliated hockey history. Very, very proud to continue to see the diversity in this game, very much needed. And this is, we're hoping that this, we'd like to say this is the next one.
So how do you sell out an ice hockey game in a place like Savannah, Georgia? What's the model for that?
Yeah, so honestly, it's just about bringing the community together, right? And there's different ways to do it, right? So some of my favorite traditions that we do are like the teddy bear toss. So what's the teddy bear toss? For those who don't know, all the fans will bring stuffed animals to the game. When the Augusta player scores the first goal of the game, he'll skate to center ice, do a little bit of this. Everybody starts throwing their stuffed animals. It's literally raining teddy bears for like a solid 5 minutes, and those teddy bears goes to they go to kids in need. That's a fun event, right? Military appreciation, where we celebrate both active and retired military heroes and make sure tickets are on us from between the corporate community and the ownership. Things of that nature, just celebrating life and each other with hockey in between. So yeah.
Well, obviously, I'm pretty biased. I love Augusta, and you've spent a little bit of time here as you've been researching this. What makes you think this could work in Augusta, and why do you like Augusta? Yeah,
so again, we're Southerners, right? So we live full time in Jacksonville. We had the experience in Savannah. We have again, so just knowing how these markets work and how they fare, right? We all love knowing that the radar doesn't matter. Like rain is not a thing in hockey. We know when it's really hot, not a thing in hockey. We also love that. But just again, having just seeing the success we've had in other markets that have, quite frankly, haven't been as positioned as well as Augusta, right? Augusta has a base of hockey fans, right, from the days of the Lynx, right? Who did a great job back in the day. And so, like Savannah as an example, there was no base, right, because they never had a team. And so there's a lot, kind of like a running or a skating start. here in Augusta. And again, we are like completely confident.
And so how do you guys go about naming a team? Does the community get input in that, and the colors and all the fun stuff?
Yes, so our theory is we don't actually own the team, right? So it's the city, right? And right in this area, you guys own the team. And so what we do is we basically
Real Green Bay effect, you know.
Yeah, well,
Bay
it is your
Packers.
team, right? It's our honor to make sure we do it right? Make you guys proud. So we always make sure we include the community in the process and make sure the community basically names the team.
Cool.
And we have a lot of fun with it, though. We actually have theatrical trailers to announce the teams. If you go to YouTube and check out our most recent one with the Tahoe Night Monsters or the Savannah Ghost Pirates, you'll see the fun we have with it, and that's the fun we look forward to bringing here.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, and we really look forward to what is hopefully a long and fruitful journey with ice hockey in Augusta, Georgia.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yeah.